guys, welcome back to Silver Lining. I missed you. I hope you're having the best day ever. I had to come and record today because I had just the most bizarre day ever. So my girlfriend, she was having chest pains and she had a heart attack last year. So I'm like, girl, we need to go to the ER. Like, you need to go to the ER. You need to go get your vitals taken. And she's always like, everything's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. We need to go to the ER. Like, something in my soul, my intuition told me to go to her. We live in the same apartment building. Told me to go to her apartment and check in on her and be like, hey, we gotta go. We just have to go to the hospital, whatever, right? And her scans came back. Everything's all good, thank God. But we're in the waiting room, right? And we're in the hospital, of course, and a nurse is walking out, bawling, crying. And we're just like, what's going on? And all of a sudden, as soon as I said what's going on with her, we hear, ah, like the most beautiful opera singing I've ever heard in my life. And I'm like, am I hearing shit? It was as silent, like you could hear a pin drop in this hospital. Everybody was quiet and looked at this woman, and it was just like, what is going on? It was the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. All of a sudden, the woman that's singing gets up and walks towards me. And I'm like, hi. I was like, you have the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. And she's like, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. So we get to talking, right? And I'm telling you guys, this woman was an angel. The advice, the help, everything she did, it was so angelic and so heaven sent. And I could tell that she was struggling a little bit. So I had like $12 in my purse. So I was like, here, like, take this money, go get yourself some lunch. And she's like, well, let me sing for it. And I'm like, no, you don't have to sing for anything. My friend's like, sing, because her voice was so beautiful. So she starts singing, but she's singing loud, like so loud. And then the security comes and is like, ma'am, we need to stop singing. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Thank you for doing your job. You're doing such a good job at your job. Like, being so nice to somebody who just yelled at her. And it was just like, that was very kind of you. And then she was just telling us like about God and Jesus and how she does everything for the Lord. And she was just such a smart person. And she saw that my friend was in pain and suffering. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna write a list of herbs for you, like to heal what's going on with you. And it was just like, she went out of her way to help us when she just got out of the hospital. She was in the waiting room because she just had gotten out of the hospital. She was trying to go see an apartment. This woman was homeless, and it was just so sad. So we got her an Uber to her apartment to go tour one, and she just gave me such like earth-shattering, beautiful advice. Like, I've been praying for God to have somebody come up to me and tell me a message from God, and I swear to God that this was the encounter. It didn't happen the day I prayed about it. I think I prayed this Monday and it's Wednesday. So like, my prayers were answered like 1,000,000%. And she prophesied just crazy stuff over my life, like really great things, and also told me I had to cut somebody out of my life. And just the way she was so spot on about everything about this person, it was like she was intuitively, psychically, whatever you want to say it, like predicting things about my life. And I'm just like, oh my God. But she was just saying, you know, great things are coming, and that I'm a great person, and me and my friend have a great friendship, and to not let anything ever come between us. And today just made me realize so much. Like, I know that I was sent there for a reason. I know that I was sent there to help that woman. You know, I ended up giving her all the money I had. Like, I only had $62 total, but I gave it to her because I'm like, she needs it way more than I do. And I've been like worried about money a little bit recently. Not worried, but it's like, it would be nice to have more. And just this encounter was so humbling. And it's like, girl, you have enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have more than enough. I am so blessed and so taken care of. And this woman had been through a lot. You could just tell. You could just tell by how knowledgeable she was, how much she's been through. And then she was telling us a little bit about the abuse that she's been through. And somebody shot a nail gun in her head, put guns to her head. Somebody threw her out of a moving car. Like, it was just a lot. And she was such a bright light still. Like, such a bright beacon of hope. Like, she's like, I just love to go outside and see the rainbows and the trees and the birds. And it's like, that's that childlike wonder that God wants us to be in. That's that childlike joy that can't be bought, is going outside and seeing the beauty in the world. And truly, like, that's how I feel on the inside. It's like, I've just been through so much that now I'm at a point that I find the beauty in everything. I really do. And you don't get it unless you've been through a lot of darkness. You don't truly appreciate the light. And I could catch myself here and there, you know, being kind of in a victim mentality. Not even, because I've really been so grateful recently. I've been so grateful. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm just at a loss for words at what happened today, truly, and I'm exhausted and I don't feel good, but I needed to come on here and tell this message. This might be a short podcast, but that's okay. What else wants to come out about this? You never know who you are speaking to, okay? You never know who is sent by God into your life to completely change everything. It could be a 10-minute conversation that changes your whole life, the trajectory of your life. And I think she was sent to us maybe as like a test from God. Are we going to help this woman? Are we going to sympathize with her? Are we going to be nice to her? Are we not going to judge? And we passed. And she really is just such a beautiful soul. And you never know what somebody is going through. That's the whole point. You don't know what somebody's going through. This woman was so joyous and so happy and so full of life. And she's homeless and was just in the hospital and is going through a lot right now, but still spreads so much love and joy in the truth about God and Jesus and angels and all of it. And it's just so beautiful. It's like, damn, it just really sparked something inside of me to always be so grateful, to never judge, because you really, I'm getting emotional. You never know what somebody's going through. You don't. And to have that light in you, despite the abuse and trauma that you've been through, you are so highly favored and so divinely guided by God. And you know, I was worried about her, but I know that she'll be okay because she's so protected and she's so connected. And she'll figure it out because she's a warrior. She's been through a lot. You could see it in this woman's eyes, but she's still such a beautiful, kind soul. And it's so inspirational, you know. It's a testimony that you do not need to look like what you've been through. And she still shines with this radiant, radiant light. And it's so inspiring. And it's just beautiful that God works so hand in hand with you through all the trials and tribulations. He's still there. You just have to have the faith and listen to his voice. And the right people, places, and things fall in line. It's like we are not in control. God is in control. God was in control of that situation. God spoke through that woman directly to me and my friend and gave me so much hope and courage and strength. And I hope that this video reaches one person and gives some hope and inspiration. You will be okay. You will get through whatever you're going through, and it's going to make you stronger. My neighbors are blasting music upstairs. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but that's the quick message of today. And this is Juice. Did you guys meet Juice yet? This is my baby. He's crazy. He's a crazy boy. Juice, you say hi to the podcast. So that's about it, you guys. It's a short one. I'm gonna post another video this week, but I needed to post this because it truly changed my life. And if you have anything to give somebody in need, give it to them, and God will replace it times 10. Okay? Help those in need. Help the homeless. Feed the homeless. Talk to them. Give them a conversation. Give them 5 minutes of your time. They are people as well who have a lot of wisdom and love and light to share. Don't judge a book by its cover. Be kind to everybody. It's truly so important. In such a dark world, Oh, I'm getting emotional thinking about this woman again. It's just such a dark world. And for this woman to be so kind and sweet and loving, despite everything, it's just so inspirational, and it's not for nothing. She didn't let the darkness consume her. She didn't turn into what her abusers did to her. And that's very common. People blame people, circumstances, everything. Oh, another thing she talked about was forgiveness. Forgiving herself, which is so important. If you don't forgive yourself for what you've done in life, you can't go forward. Once you forgive yourself and those who have hurt you, it is so liberating, and you have every opportunity lining up for you. Instead of living in the past, you live in the present, and you hope for a good future, and you pray about it, and it works out. And it's not overnight, but it works out. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. God makes life beautiful. And whatever you're going through right now, it's a season. It's not a sentence, it's a season. And it will pass, and it will make you stronger. And don't let anybody or anything take your light or your energy from you. If you constantly think about the way somebody messed you over, it's going to drain you. So use that energy for yourself. I'm playing with my dog recording the podcast. I'm sorry, you guys. This one's a distracting one, but I love you. That's the message today. Clearly, this dog wants me to be done. I love you so much. Have the best day ever.